Hello Libra, Elsie here to do a bonus read for you, Libra. I just want to come by and say thank you so much for the ways that you've been loving on this channel. I do appreciate you. And so I'm here to do a bonus read. So the bonus reads, if you've never been here before, welcome, by the way. And if you have been here before, if you're the ride or die, you know that these bonus reads are for the current energy or the future energy. I do not intend on spending my time looking at the past. And that this reading does not have a date or a time. So this may or may not resonate with you. It is a general reading. It won't always resonate with you. Let's find out what's going on for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Tell me about these birthday babies. Happy birthday to you. It's the 16th today. I think we have about, I think it's the last day of Libra season is the 23rd. So thank you so much for this beautiful balanced season here. Let's find out what's going on. Tell me about Libra, this bonus read. Libra, we have you in the Eight of Swords. Tell me about that. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. It feels like you're trying to make a decision about beginning something new or planting a seed. Like there's a maybe it's a mind seed. Like it feels like it's something that you're trying to negotiate in the mind. You're worried about it. Should I begin it? Should I not begin it? It feels like with the Eight of Swords that there's an energy here of feeling like you have no control over the situation, or maybe that your hands are tied. I really can't see the way through. I'm not really sure what to do. The Page of Pentacles could mean that something is just sort of the beginning stages in the 3D, and maybe it's sort of making you nervous here. Making a decision about this is making you nervous. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. It feels like you're having a hard time living in the present moment, Libra. I want to say that you're so much about what is in the future. Okay, well, I got this, but now what about that? I got this, but now what about that? Like I feel like I'm supposed to encourage you to live in the present moment and stop running so far ahead in the mind. That's what's making you it's making you nervous or worried. I want to say that you're worried about the future. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords, please, for Libra. We've got the Judgment card. So you got to make a decision to get out of your head here, my friend. That's what you've got to do. It's like you got to bring something into balance, but I feel it's almost like the Eight of Swords could almost be like a bit of a comfort zone as well. You're like, if I don't see it and I feel like my hands are tied, then I'm just going to leave it. I don't have to do anything with it. It feels like you have to make a decision to get yourself out of this Eight of Swords energy. We do have the Fool. Yeah, it looks like there is something new that's about to begin here. And it's like you're walking into a new chapter of some sort. Now we do have a full moon that's happening tomorrow, right? If you're watching this real time, but please understand that there's no date or time on this. It could resonate anytime in a general sense. It could resonate at any time, but I feel like the Fool is here because we are in the midst of a full moon right now, right? As I'm throwing these cards, tomorrow, the October the 17th, is the full moon in Aries. And the full moon in Aries is trying to inspire you to be courageous and take some chances, right? And so that's what I'm looking here. It's like the Aries energy here, the Aries full moon is telling you to wrap some things up, to release some things. And so it's telling you that maybe it's trying to make you feel more courageous, maybe to take a risk or to be brave in some sort of way in beginning something new. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles. So it almost feels like you're living in some sort of a scarcity energy. It feels as though you're worried about money, worried about the pentacle world, worried about your job. It feels like you're living on the edge of financially, I want to say. It does feel like maybe there's a new opportunity that's showing up, or you're hoping that it will. But the Eight of Swords is like something is out of your hands. Something is out of your hands, or you feel like I feel like you're going through a really hard time mentally, that you're sort of up in your head, like I really need to make more money, or I need a new opportunity, and I'm worried about finances. It feels like something is arriving, I'm just going to say, but it's going to require you to make a decision to get out of this Eight of Swords energy, to stop worrying about it, to stop obsessively thinking about all the bad things that could happen. I feel like you will make a decision to go on some sort of a new chapter here, because a new opportunity is arriving here. We'll talk about that a little bit here. Tell me more about Libra. You're worrying about whatever's going on in the Pentacle world. For some of you, it could be money. For others of you, it could be maybe you're in a job that is a contract and it's coming to an end and it's not stable employment. Maybe it's that. You're worried that at some point you're going to end up being left out here in the cold. We've got the Hierophant energy. We've got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, something good is coming. And I feel like it's really abundant. Something good is coming here. I feel like you're going to have some sort of moment that you're going to have to make a decision about opening the door to something that is maybe a little bit foreign to you, something you've not done before, because it feels like there is a little bit of nervousness here about where the abundance is coming from, but it feels like there is an opportunity coming, a new door is going to open, something you're going to love. The universe is here to give you a blessing, to give you some sort of overflowing emotional cup, so something that you're really going to love here. The Hierophant is here. You might have a Taurus placement, or maybe Virgo or Pisces, maybe an Aries placement, maybe a Taurus or a Libra. Well, you are Libra, but maybe a Taurus placement, possibly. Yeah, it does feel like you have to, it almost feels like, it feels like with the Eight of Swords that what you don't see is that there is a way out of this. What you don't see. Right? It feels like you're spending a lot of time up in your head worrying or thinking obsessively about something. And I feel like what you don't see, because your eyes are covered at this time, that there is a solution. And the solution is you just need to follow a traditional way. That you just need to do the right thing, follow the traditional way, make a decision about this opportunity that's going to be showing up. It's like, once you come out of the Eight of Swords, I feel like there is a lesson. The lesson is overthinking it or worrying about it isn't going to make it happen. The universe has it. The universe has your back. And you, no matter how much worry you put into it, Libra, there's no way that you will change the circumstances, because whatever is for you is for you. I think you just want peace of the mind. Like peace in the mind. Got the Four of Pentacles. Look, I feel like you're going to become stable. With the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, that's 9 Pentacles. That's confidence. That's stability. That's building myself up. I feel like you are going to have a chance for this opportunity here to build something here. But I feel like it's going to have to, in order to be able to do this, you're going to have to take a risk. And I feel like that's what this moon is about, right? The full moon here is asking you to take some sort of a risk and make a decision. It's going to work out great. This opportunity is something you're going to love. Tell me about the Judgment card. We have the Hanged Man. Yeah, so it feels like you're sort of in a pause or in a stall here, trying to get different perspective. But first you got to take off that blindfold so you can see what's going on. It feels like this is an intuitive decision that you're making, because the Hierophant is Taurus energy, very and Venusian, right? Taurus is the Venus sign, right? We have Venusian energy here. You're a Venusian sign. It feels like that there is a vibrational but sensitive topic that you're dealing with. And the Hanged Man energy here is telling me that it's almost like you're frozen in fear, that you have to make a decision, but you're frozen in fear. I'm going to tell you that the decision that you're about to make is going to work out better than you think. It is going to be some sort of really small opportunity, but it's going to grow quickly. It feels like it's going to grow quickly. It grows quickly into a place where you become very stable in your energy here. Tell me more. You got the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. You've been waiting for traction for a really long time. You've been waiting for things to speed up. It feels like you've been stuck here in this energy for a while because you didn't want to make a decision, because you didn't know if you were making the right decision, doing the right thing. You weren't listening to the higher self. But I feel like you're about to learn some sort of lesson about hanging in this energy for too long. I feel like you will get your perspective. And things are going to pick up. Things are going to start moving. It almost feels like you get communication while you're sort of holding back, or maybe you're at a point in your life right now where you're ready to sacrifice whatever you need to sacrifice in order to get some sort of a new opportunity here. The Eight of Wands tells me that after a really long time, it feels like a really abundant opportunity. Something is coming in. You're about to get some sort of communication. Maybe that resume you put out 5 months ago, they're finally going to answer. Like, it feels like something is on the verge of putting you into a place of really good stability, abundance, a creative thing possibly, right? We have the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Empress. It feels like there is it's going to make you feel very stable. Yeah, you're not expecting this here. It swoops in at the last second here, Libra, is what it feels like. It feels like you're down to your last pennies here. 2, 3, and then we've got 4 here, which is 7. You're working so hard to try and keep your stability, but then something shocking happens. A communication comes in, and it's while you're in this place of the Hierophant and the Hanged Man energy, while you're in your spiritual, psychic energy, trying to figure out what the decision is. What can I do to make things work here? The Tower shows up and shifts everything. And it's like you're down to your last few cents. You're sort of juggling, wondering, what do I take away now? What do I cut out of my budget? What do I cut out of the grocery bill? It feels like you're down to those last moments when this communication arrives. Tell me about this. We do have the Six of Cups. It might be somebody that you already know. It could be somebody that you grew up with, somebody who's in your family, somebody who is a best friend. It also could be somebody that you've been romantically linked to before. But somebody here is showing up to offer you something. What is the Eight of Wands, please? What is the Eight of Wands? We've got the Three of Wands. We've got the Moon energy. You didn't see this coming. Yes, it gives you movement. It gives you movement. A ship is coming in for you. So it does feel like if you are in a place of worry, that whatever the situation is, maybe for you it's not financial, but whatever the situation is, if you're worried that it's not going to work out, I feel like the Chariot is telling me, as long as you can get your balance, that things will move forward to a place of victory. We've got the Moon here. I feel like you do not see that the Three of Wands is here. You've been waiting and waiting for this communication, and the communication finally comes in, and it causes a shift of everything. Everything shifts here. Tell me about the Tower. We've got the Emperor. Yes. We've got the Death card. Yeah. And we've got the Seven of Wands. So it feels like no more being defensive. Something's in transition. It feels like you get communication from somebody who owns a business, somebody you applied to a business for. It feels like with this Emperor energy, the Emperor shows up, somebody who's going to take control of the situation. And I think that they're going to offer you an opportunity here. What's the opportunity? What's the opportunity? We have the Six of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles. It is a job. It does feel like it's a job, or it's a new path, right? The Seven of Pentacles is like throwing the seeds of intention, and then you must nurture it. It does feel like it's going to be like the perfect job. Like it's going to be ultimate happiness here. The Nine of Cups is here, and so is the Six of Swords. It tells me that you now move away from chaotic thoughts. You move away from the chaos into the calm, and the calm is the place where the Seven of Pentacles is. It's the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. They're broken up here. It gives you stability. And the Three of Pentacles is somebody invites you onto a team or into a community, or says, here, I've got something here for you that I think would be perfect for you here. Tell me why the Four of Pentacles is here. It feels like you're feeling the 5 of Pentacles is here. The 10 of Pentacles is under here, right? So we've got 4 and 1 is 5. And then the 5 of Pentacles is under here. I feel like you make your way to something that really pieces together and turns out to be the 10 of Pentacles. Tell me why the 4 is here. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like it is a job. And we got the 7 of Swords. And we got the King of Pentacles. Look, I feel like it's going to be all right. You're going to get stability. I feel like you don't trust it because it looks too good to be true. But I'm telling you, it looks like looks like you've been waiting a long enough time for this here. Yeah, it does feel like with the 3 of Wands here that you've been waiting, and you didn't see that this new opportunity was showing up, but you've been waiting for it to show up. And so I think this Emperor is coming in here to save the day, to offer you something. Communication is coming at the very last second, and it feels like it's the 6 of Cups is like this maybe is a friend or somebody that you know, a family member. It feels like this person shows up to save the day. Yeah. What's the outcome, please? We've got the 9 of Pentacles, we've got the Star, and we have the 6 of Wands. You're going to get the victory because you've manifested it. It just took a really long time for the manifestation to show up. And we've got 9 Pentacles here. Look, you're going to be stable. You're going to be secure. It's going to work itself out. It does feel like it's probably, for some of you, maybe 6 weeks away. It could be that. I'm just looking at the 6 of Wands, and Wands for me are weeks. Could be the 6 of Wands. I feel like it is something that you've been wishing and hoping for. Stability, and you're going to get it. I feel like you will. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands, but you need to be inspired to make this decision. I feel like it's a decision to be a leader in something. It might be a little bit daunting, I'm going to say. The opportunity that's coming, it feels like they want to, this person, this Emperor wants to offer you something because they see you as a leader, someone who's on your own path, that's sturdy and stable, you're trustworthy, you always do the right thing. And I think that they're waiting for you to make some sort of a decision. And the decision, I feel, is the hard thing for you, because I think you're going to overthink it for a little bit here. But they are hiring you because their business, or this person is going through a transition in their life, and they need someone who can stand up for the business. Tower is here. So we do have the 6 Pentacles. I feel like you are going to be inspired to give them reciprocity. I think your answer is going to be yes, because you've been carrying stuff around for a really long time. The 10 of Wands and the 3 of Swords is here. I feel like what's coming really quickly is clarity, conversation. So if you're the person who has been feeling like the universe left you behind, I feel like that you are going to realize that that's not the truth, that just when you needed it the most, the universe comes in. And I always say to you guys, you must make the decision to leap first. The universe wants to know, how bad do you want it? And when you take the leap, I feel like this Emperor shows up with a net and catches you. Yeah, I feel like you need to take the leap first, though. You need to get out of this 8 of Swords. I'm going to leave this right here. Thank you so much for being here and watching, Libra. I do appreciate you. I'm going to be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.